Hello listeners, Dr. Knifefight here. Today I present to you two user submitted tales of horror. First of all, coming from Adif in Bradford. Enjoy. Hello Dr. Knifefight, my name is Azif. I live in Bradford in United Kingdom. My family originally is from Bangladesh. My hobbies include cricket and cycling, and I run a curry shop. What I am about to tell you is a very scary thing that happened to me one time when I was covering for my cousin Abdul, who drives a taxi. He was actually away at the birth of his 17th daughter to his first cousin, Jamel, so I was doing his taxi rounds. So, I picked up this white girl, and everything seemed okay. We make small conversation, and she asked me if I have a favorite food, and I of course say curry, and I asked her if she ever been with a chocolate man, but things got strange when she asked me to pick up her friend, which I did. I picked up her friend, who happened to be a big bald white man. So, as I was dropping them off, I asked them for the fare, which was £3.50, and they wouldn't give it to me. So I got out of the car and I started threatening to call the police to help me. And the big bald white man, he took out a gun and he ordered me onto my knees. And well, he tried making me perform oral sex on him. Can you believe it? Fucking hell, Allah would have been so offended by this. I mean, oh, it was bloody disgusting. I saw his penis and it looked very, very cheesy. I made out I was going to put his penis in my mouth, but what I secretly did was grab a handful of grass and mud from the floor and throw it in his eyes, and then I made a run for it. He tried to chase me, but because his penis was out, he fell over. So I managed to get away and get to a payphone and call in backups. I have a big, big family, and between us, we have several restaurants and taxi firms. They came to pick me up, all in a minibus, wielding cricket bats, and the man quickly ran away, and we never heard from him again. I got my taxi back, and I reported the white girl who ordered the fare to the police, but she used a fake name, and she has never been found. So, that is how I almost got mouth raped. I hope you enjoyed that story, Dr. Knifefight. Thank you. Well, it's never nice to hear about rape. Man on man, man on woman, woman on man, woman on woman. Any type of rape is bad, even if you shout surprise first. That's not actually a rule, kids. Remember, don't rape. Always ask permission first. Okay, our second submission today comes from fan favorite regular Martin from Leeds. Hey Dr. Knifefight, it's me Martin. I hope you and your fan base are all keeping well at this time of year as it gets cold. So, because it's nearly Christmas, I thought back, as people like to do at this time of year. It's called reminiscing. I do it with my mum quite a lot. We often talk back to when I was a little boy in choir, because she was right proud and she's got some pictures. And she's also got one of me when I was 19, dressed up like a cowboy. I look like Clint Eastwood. It's bloody unbelievable. You won't look at that and then look at me and think it was me. You'd be like, wow, no way. So yeah, it was a couple of years ago, and it was near Christmas, and I was shopping with Mum at Garden Centre, looking for some nice gift cards, handmade personalised ones, quite unique, to send to family and friends to show that we care. Well, I had a bit of a feeling as we were walking through Garden Centre that things weren't right. The hairs on the back of my neck were stood up, and I have a hairy back of my neck, I tell you. Since my head went bald, it seems like all the hair's gone onto my head and to my back, so I look like a backwards individual, you know what I mean? But anyway, I felt like something was there following us or watching us, but I couldn't see out anything any time I turned around, so I just I let it go. But anyway, as I got back in my car with Mum and about to drive her home, I looked in my rearview mirror, and I couldn't believe it. It looked like that boy with big jaw. It looked like he was in the back of my car. So, I got pulled up, opened my door seat, looked in the back, and there was no one there. It must have just been in my imagination, because I'd been a bit freaked out from what happened before when he kept knocking on my door and at my envelope letterbox and that, you know what I mean? So yeah, Dr. Knifefight. Anyway, I drove home with my mum and thought that it was in my imagination, but that night when I got home, I went into my bathroom and there was shit all over the toilet seat and all over the floor and the sink. It were like shitty handprints on the sink. I just didn't get it. So, next day, I set off to work as my job at a cleaner, and I was having a bloody good time because I like cleaning. It's simple, you know. You start with something dirty and you work at it till it's clean. Like life, innit? I mean, you're born dirty, but then you get clean. So, yeah, I had a right good day cleaning shit out of toilets and stuff, and it was fucking fantastic. So I got to get home, to like have a cocoa and watch a nice documentary about building bridges and stuff, you know, right interesting stuff. When I could feel this thing on the back of my neck, like someone were breathing on me or blowing on me, but there was no one there. My mum worked there. She were at bingo with Maddis and Gladys, having a good time. So I didn't understand it, but I could smell piss at the same time, and it was a very, very strong smell. It smelled like 1,000 adults piss all at once. You know what I mean? So yeah, get back to watching my war documentary, and it looks like I can see something with like an oddly shaped face, like that lad with big jaw. I can see him in TV reflecting from behind me. So I turn round, all stealthy like a panther, but he wasn't there. Oh my God, what's going on? I'm losing my wits, you know. I just don't know what to do anymore, Dr. Knifefight. So I went out into the street and shouted, "Oi, stinky boy with big jaw, fucking stop being creepy and leave me alone." And all that happened as a result, what neighbours think I'm crazy. They started avoiding me. They go, "Look out, there's that loony Martin." And look at fucking idiot Martin. And like, word even got round our nonce, because I was shouting about some children in the street. And fucking, this bloke went and he smashed all my car up because I was a nonce. But I'm not even a nonce. I've never touched a kid once. I mean, I might have fingered a 13-year-old, but I was 13 at the time, so it's alright, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, as a few weeks go by, and I don't have any more creepy occurrences with this boy, whether he's real or in my head or what, who knows. But I was bloody terrified. I couldn't fucking believe it. I get home after a few weeks of nothing, just abuse from my neighbours and stuff, calling me a pedophile and a Jimmy Riddle and a diddler, you know, all the usual. And guess what? I walk into my house. All my Christmas presents that had been neatly stacked under my tree, they'd all been unwrapped and opened, but nothing were even taken or broken. It was like someone had just opened them just because they couldn't help themselves opening it. I just didn't get it. There were dirty handprints on the floor, and like, I could have sworn someone had drunk out of my milk and out of my orange juice. There were less in them than I thought, but I just don't know. I'm cracking up at this point, Dr. Knifefight. I'm being haunted by this spectral boy with a big bloody awful jaw. Anyway, I'll keep in touch and let you know of any further developments, alright? Goodbye. Martin, please, go to the doctors, okay, bud? I mean, not that we don't love hearing from you, because we fucking do, it's just, I'm starting to get worried about your state of mind, Anyway, bye for now.